Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Author Jams. Today's topic, the That Spells Action Heroes. Now, what is That Spells Action? It's my fictional comic book company that I made with my cousins when we were kids, and I used it mostly as to brand all the superhero characters I created over the years, along with my cousins' characters and as such. Now, again, I love superheroes and stuff, and it's always funny because, cause again, since I'm an unknown, I just love the fact that usually creative minds think alike, so that sometimes we come up with the same ideas for superheroes, or that we're inspired by legends like Stan Lee or Jack Kirby to create characters like theirs. Now, superheroes. My superheroes are really kind of complex. Like Max Storm, he really evolved. Let's just be honest. In the original stories, I made him just a monster hunter, like Blade is the closest thing I compare him to in comic book lore. But then somehow he became very, very powerful. Not like Superman, but maybe like Captain Atom or something, or Goku, like from Dragon Ball. He became this powerful being, this kung fu warrior with like telekinesis and mind powers and the ultimate soldier. But originally he was just a guy that killed werewolves. Then there's Gaudius, which I loved creating Gaudius, because Gaudius is basically like this. Picture Thor mixed with the Hulk, where Thor, like the powers of a Thor like character, like a god, and then the Hulk where he becomes, like Gaudius becomes like the god, and he shares a body with the mortal. So basically it's kind of like you have the Bruce Banner turning into Thor, basically, to sum it up. But that's Gaudius, and Gaudius is he's one of my oldest superheroes. And then Spy Lion, what's funny about Spy Lion is he wasn't originally he's way before I ever created That Spells Action, the brand, But I liked him so much I brought him into that brand. He was like my third oldest continuing character, and then I said, you know what? This guy seems good for a reboot, so let me tweak his origin a bit and make him a little more action-y. And now he's in the That Spells Action universe. But man, I just love doing character epics, and That Spells Action is has so many character crossovers. Like, I literally have my own like Marvel or DC universe with my heroes, where they're all crossing over in the same universe and they continue and stuff and evolve. So I think the last other main thing that I kind of made in the universe of That Spells Action are the Gifted, which the Gifted I thought was a unique idea, where I thought, what if you had these flawed people, like handicapped, blind, and fat, turn into these perfect superhero-like beings, so they go from basically flawed to perfect. But they still have problems with their new perfections and dealing with it. And then I did something crazy where this is in development, so it's not really written yet, but I have an idea for a story in reverse. The perfect become flawed. It's called Team Freak. So it's the same concept as the Gifted, but reverse. Instead of them becoming perfect, instead they become flawed. But yeah, and then they're fun to write. I like superhero stories. It's just cool concept. And then the ideas I have for the superhero epics in the That Spells Action universe, and heck, I got an idea because I saw the Guardians of the Galaxy coming out. I said, I have no space characters. Let me create my own, and that's how the Lunar Losers were born, which is basically my version of the Guardians of the Galaxy, but with my space heroes and stuff. And but yeah, my favorite character is I like a lot of them, but probably the best classification of the brand of That Spells Action are Max Storm, the Gifted, Spy Lion, Gaudius, and then the rest. And then what's cool is I also incorporate my cousin's characters, Frogman, and which there already is multiple Frogmans. That's the only downer when I researched it. But again, creative minds think alike. And then he created Mr. Tallenstein, which is a guy that starts out thin, a guy that starts out fat, but he sucks in his gut and he becomes this strong warrior. So a silly superhero, and that's what I also did. Originally, there were characters that were a little sillier, but then I kept them different from the more action, or at least that's what we tried to do creatively, me and my cousins. And then it hit me, combine them. Some of my action heroes were silly enough, so screw it. Let's put the Super Dudes, which Super Dudes were more the brand for the sillier superheroes, And by the way, Super Dude's a lot like Superman, but picture like a Nutty Professor Superman, where this nerd became this really cool guy that has Superman-like powers, you know. But picture the costume's a little different, so I'm not looking for lawsuits here, but the joke is it's Superman. It's obviously a Superman-like character, but I add in elements of he was a nerd who became this basically cool. So again, like elements of Nutty Professor but yeah, the end of That's Supposed Action Heroes brand is one of my favorite things to write. I mean, and it's just like it's encompasses so many characters, and what's cool is I can add characters when I want to. If I rediscover characters, I can add them to that universe, like I did Spider-Man, because again, Spider-Man was older. So yeah, there are links at the bottom to some of the superhero bios and stuff, and neat stuff to look at about the universe if you want to learn more. So anyway, thanks for watching the latest edition of Bucky Talk. Peace.